Alright, this is a summer check-in for Virgo. I'm going to do your extra cards first before we start the reading. We're going to start with the Magician. It's a black cat, so it might have a little bit of witchy energy to your thing, your summer. We have Destiny. When you trust your heart and heed the signs, nothing will keep you from fulfilling your true destiny. You are exactly where you need to be on your journey. This is the Monarch Butterfly. And then we also have Express Yourself. You've been blending in for far too long. You're more than ready to strut your stuff. Express your artistic drive, Picasso Bug. Then we have Dreams. We have Co-creation. Might be producing something. Okay. I'm not getting into that one. And then we have Conscience. Cricket urges you to stop trying to find a course of shoulds you hear. Instead, look for inwards to listen to your own conscience. The Cricket. You have a lot of these cards. I feel like you needed a lot of stuff. Okay, so I bought you a boat. That's number 11. You have number 48. You have number 7. You have 11, 7, 48. So it's kind of poetic, I think. So you have number 7 with the snake, and that's the Queen of Wands. So with that, somebody's going to influence your summer. They're going to be tall, slim, very flexible, a dancer, yoga instructor, sexy, or charismatic. So, fun. I wish I was fun. But anyway, so your first card is representing you. Okay, so we have the 8. We have the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is represented by the feather star. So that's like a starfish, but it's like feathery. Looks like a quill. So restriction, a more general a way of thinking in love. One partner is unavailable physically or is emotionally unavailable, so the relationship is restricted, hidden, or one-sided. So you might have been overworking, you might have been doing stuff, and your partner might have been there like, what the hell? Or you might be the one that's available and your partner's just like, whatever, dude. But yeah, I've had a couple partners that were like that. They were just like self-centered. But anyway, so let go of target. We have a goal-oriented person. So there's somebody who's like overly like booked. They're a cunt. You could be a cunt, but somebody who's like just overly goal-oriented. Like they have to do this, and if they don't fucking achieve it, they get all crazy. I need to stop that energy. That energy is toxic, actually. Like, you have to go with the flow sometimes. Like, chill the fuck out. But anyway, okay. So replace with, we have the King of Swords, and that is giving you the oyster shell. So there's something that's kind of an irritant, maybe. Because the oyster shell, they make those little pearls, and they taste good with that vinegar and that salsa stuff. I don't know, the tomato, cumin, whatever it's called, cilantro vinegar stuff. Okay, anyway, so Master of Minds, his wits and his ambition is clear. As a solution, actions such as legal rulings, strategies and plannings, a relationship lack of empathy. So there's some lack of empathy here. It could be on your part or on somebody else's part, but I feel like you're kind of looking at that. You're looking at that. So it's either for the good or the bad, depending on what exactly you want. some people want people to be detached, so then it's just not a thing to have emotions. So number 4, we have strongest influence here. We have the devil, which is a Capricorn in reverse. The devil is enslavement. You may be manifest others, attempting to manipulate or to better your side after a little bit of angelic intervention and resist the complications. So it's either you're taking an angel's advice or you're gonna do your own damn thing. So it depends what you're doing. So let's see. Number 5, we have message from your spirit guides. We have the staff. It's like a stick up your ass. Anyway, staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. You will really have to struggle to achieve your aim. The effort should be worthwhile. So I feel like since you have toxic people around you, it might be a little bit difficult to achieve certain things. And I feel like you have to ground yourself. You are an earth sign after all. You might have to ground yourself, get back to nature, get back to your roots, get back to your responsibilities that a normal person would have, like taking out the trash, grooming yourself, having a better outlook, having some type of clarity of where you're going and why. I know I'm everywhere today, but anyway, where to direct your energy? We have the Judgment card in reverse. The Judgment card is guilt. The change to conclude a matter is delayed because you cannot confront a fear of change. Guilt, soul searching holds you back. This may be the time to leave a past relationship or a past certain type of consequence in the past and leave it in peace. Okay? A rip, if you will. So you might have to leave something in the past. It might be a friend. It might be a conclusion to saying. It might be a mantra. It might be something that's not working and it needs to come to a conclusion really fast. Okay, so aspect of self to heal and grow from. We have the Two of Wands. Okay, so a prediction, a replacement of trust with an unreliable partner, a lover, work friend, or an associate. An imbalance to watch out for, but expect others to meet you halfway. So there's an aspect of toxicity that you have to limit yourself from. There's a person in your life that kind of gives you the toxics. And you have to cleanse yourself of toxic people. Some people are like, what do you mean by that? If you feel like this is not what you want, or there's something that it makes you do that is out of your realm, that you don't want the responsibility if it backfires, you have to get out of that situation. You know what I mean? So, it could be anything. It could be a addict that constantly gives you bad advice. It could be somebody who is just toxic. It could be a friend, family member. It could be your mom or dad. My dad's toxic. He's a cunt. But anyway, if you have like somebody in your life that feels like toxicity or they have negative self-talk, you need to get out of that situation. Sometimes you can handle it because you are the bigger person in the situation, but you constantly have to think about who do you want to be within 10 years of this situation and what you're going to take away from this situation or this experience, okay? And that is profound. That is deep. Because I am a Pisces. I swim around these things. I'm a Pisces Aries. So I do things that people are like, what? And then I'm a Pisces. I can't explain it. even explain where my mind was. But yeah, you kind of had to, you had to think about it. You're like, I'm gonna do this because it's fun, and it's gonna like help me raise my children better. Like, people do that all the time. They're like, I'm gonna do some outlandish shit, and then I'm gonna tell my kids not to do that shit because I know they're gonna do it anyway. Because I did it. The line of succession constantly goes on unless you break generational chains where you're like, I can't fucking do this. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna go to school, get my education, become a fucking rocket scientist. Whatever the fuck that is. But, but yeah, you had to kind of grasp your own existence. Some people don't grasp it. They're just like, what the fuck? I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want and then deal with the consequences later. Some people don't want to do that though. Some people are like, I'm gonna do this, this, and this to be safe, and then I'm gonna do some dumb shit when I can pay for it, you know. But yeah, it's a line of consequence. Like, it's not responsibility. It's consequence because you're gonna do something that you yourself either feel good about at the time, or you're gonna be safe and deal with consequence later because it's not gonna be an issue. It's gonna be a very light issue that you're gonna have to deal with as a line of circumstance. Usually, sometimes it's bigger than it is, but usually it's lighter than the alternative. But anyway, Virgo, before I go too deep into my own admissions, like I usually do, I'm gonna let you go because I have other things to do. I have stuff to look forward to as well. I'm gonna be working at a carnival this weekend, and I feel like I need self-care. And maybe some therapy, maybe a spin doctor, but yeah, I need something. Like, I met somebody like just spur of the moment that does carnivals and shit, and they wanted to know what I did. I do this as a hobby, so they were like, that's cool, you want to be part of our carnival? And I was hell-bent on saying no, but I said yes, so we'll see how it goes. Might meet a lot of nice people, so hopefully it'll get me out of the gloomies. Gloomies are not a nice place to be. But yeah, so, and I have a lot of other offers I'm doing. May was the month for me, I'll tell you. Like catnip on a summer's day. Every alley cat. But anyway, hopefully you got something from this. I'm insane, so it's fine. But yeah, I have a lot of offers for my services as a tarot reader, so we'll see how that goes. And I have other things on the back burner that I need to get to, you know, that I've been delaying for the past 4 or 5 years that I want to do for this channel. So we'll see how that goes. My cats are going crazy too. So anyway, I will see you in the next reading, hopefully, if I'm not overbooked. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting summer. So, you know, take everything as it should be, not as it is. You know, just go with the flow. It'll be okay. There's baby stars being born, so there's a lot of experiences to be had. So just go with the flow. Remember what I said. If you're gonna say no, say yes. It's interesting. Believe you me, it's chef's kiss. Unless it's like illegal or toxic, don't do that. If it's like, I would never do this in a million years, but it sounds like a lot of fun, say yes. Okay, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. I'm getting off my vape addiction, so I'm seeing life in a whole new voluntary conclusion. So anyway, I will see you later. Alright, bye.